What's up guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel Xman Co. Today we're going to make some bacon biltong. Now guys, biltong is very traditional to South Africa, and as a South African we love biltong. So we're going to take it one step further. We're going to do bacon biltong 3 ways, 3 different recipes, and we're going to let you know if it's good or if it's not so good or it's brilliant, so you guys can go make it at home. With that said, let me introduce you guys to all our ingredients quickly. Over here we've got some streaky bacon, it's about 1/2 kilogram. We've got some hunter spice, basically your traditional biltong spice, coriander infused and some pepper. We've got salt here, a little bit of rosemary in there, ground pepper, and then we've got some glazed, honey glazed and pineapple spice. Right at the end here we have some barbecue spice, a little bit of paprika, just to give that little bit of extra flavor. On the left here we've got some Worcestershire sauce. I hope I said that correctly, Worcester sauce, and we also have some brown vinegar. Guys, let's dive straight into this video. Now guys, obviously we're doing 3 different recipes. Just to give you guys an idea what your ratios should be, you should normally use 1 kilogram of streaky bacon with a ratio of 100 grams of dry spice, your biltong spice, 60 grams of salt, 15 grams of ground pepper, 15 grams of chili spice, if that's what you want to add, and then 125 ml of both Worcestershire sauce and also brown vinegar. Now guys, that's just something to work with. That's the ratio we normally use, but today we're going out there, 3 different spices, 3 different ways of spicing these bad boys. Let's do this. Basically guys, you can swap out your dry spices like your biltong mix for a barbecue mix and so forth. Chili flakes, normally it's an add-on if you want that little bit of a bite. It's entirely up to you, that's how you can play. Vinegar on the other hand has to be there. It's part of the curing process, so if you don't have that on hand, don't even try to make this. It's not going to work. Anyways, let's do this. We're going to start off to just make sure that all the bacon bits, the streaky bacon, is nicely patted down and dry, and that's perfect. You just want to get all the moisture off, and then you're ready for the next step. Right guys, for our first recipe, very straightforward. We're going to use hunter spice, basically normal tones of coriander, pepper. You're just going to sprinkle quite a bit over your bacon. Remember, you want the spices to really penetrate, so you want to cover all the edges of the bacon pieces. So what I like to do, add some spice initially, make sure it's nicely covered, and then I'll move over to my wet sauces. So let's just get all of that in there. I've got some Worcestershire sauce. Just going to sprinkle a little bit over there. We're going to mix it in just now. You don't want to overdo it. You just want to make sure everything's wet. Remember, this is part of the curing process. A little bit of your vinegar. I've got about 2.5 spoons of each on about 6 streaky bacon pieces. Mingle them nicely together. And at this point, everything's nice and wet. We're going to add a little bit more spice. It's all about the spices. Yes, you could overspice it, but at the end of the day, it's trial and error. If you're making small batches, just put them all down there. We're also going to add a little bit of salt, not much. There you go. Remember, it's bacon. It's really a bit salty, so just get that salt in there. For the next one, guys, we've got honey glaze and pineapple spice. Same as before, just make sure it's nicely covered. What you do on the one side, you're going to do on the other side. And you're just going to mix until we've got every little piece of this beautiful streaky bacon nicely covered. We need a little bit of salt, mix it around, add some more salt. Salt's also part of the curing process, so very important. We are going to add some pepper, so there you go, just for a little bit of kick. Worcestershire sauce, I'm going to use 1 tablespoon, and then on the vinegar I'm going to use 2 tablespoons, and that should be perfect. Mix them around, make sure it's nice and wet everywhere. On to the next one. This is our last recipe. Basically what we have here is 6 pieces of streaky bacon. Once again, we're just going to do some barbecue spice. We've added a little bit of paprika to this spice, and I'm sure that's also going to bring some nice flavors. Same as before, we make sure everything's nicely covered, and then we need to add some salt, about 1 teaspoon I would say, and also some pepper. Our wet ingredients, Worcestershire sauce, there we go, 1 tablespoon of that, and 2 tablespoons of our brown vinegar. Mix it up nicely, make sure the spices are touching all the sides, and then boys and girls, We want to rest this for about 4 hours in the fridge. We're going to close them up and I'll see you guys in a bit. Right, the next step is to just take all your bacon strips and put them nicely on your rack. If you need to hang them, you're more than welcome to do that. We decided to use our small biltong box. If you guys need to know how to build a biltong box, you're welcome to also check out our channel. We've got a video out on that. So we're going to put the hunters, basically it's our traditional biltong spice, on the first rack. Try and make sure they don't touch each other. It's basically the same rules as biltong. If they touch each other, then that's where things are going to go horribly wrong. Basically what we're going to do, we're going to put one spice on one rack, the same with the others on the next rack, and then another spice we're going to hang over our little rods that we have that fits right on top of this beautiful biltong box. Now that all the streaky bacon is in our biltong dryer, it's time to let it rest. We're going to give it 2 days and then we're going to see you guys again. It's been 2 days, guys, since we started our bacon biltong and it looks perfect. I wonder if you guys can see over there, see the fat, it's nice and crispy. Over here we got our barbecue biltong and our honey and pineapple glaze. Right, all we have to do now is taste it. Straight off the bat, you could leave it another day, but I was worried it will be too dry. It's really pretty dry. If you guys just have a look there, you see that? It just breaks off. And that's why I decided 2 days is the perfect time. So let's taste the Hunter's Biltong. Basically, that's the traditional way. Let's try it out. Very nice. Salty, which you expected. Yes, I like that. Let's move over to the honey and pineapple glaze. Once again, just breaks off. Very nice as well. I wonder which one's going to win. Not as salty as the Hunter Spice. A little bit more sweety, which I actually like. Sweetness goes with bacon. Let's try our barbecue. Let's have a look what it looks like. Also breaks off very easily. A little bit of fat, important. Let's try it. Not bad at all. Which one do you think won? I'm going to tell you guys something. I expected the Hunter Spice to be the winner because that's traditional biltong for us South Africans. This guy's number one, in my opinion. It's sweet and it's salty at the same time, which is very important. This is bacon biltong. Bacon, sweet, that goes together. Secondly, it'll be the barbecue spice. Pleasantly surprised, to be honest. I expected the Hunters to beat this. They're all great, definitely. You guys can try all of the recipes that we shared with you. All three are perfect. The winner, definitely honey and pineapple glazed. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and it helped you to go make your own bacon biltong and try all of them out. You might like a different one. Guys, you know the story. If you like what you're doing, like, share, subscribe, enable those notifications so you get notified as soon as we upload a new video. Thanks for watching. We cannot do it without you. We'll see you on the next one. Go, try it out. Definitely give it a go. What do you think? Do you like it?
Amazing.
Go likes it. You're going to like it. Check you later.